Hey VV Nation, Glenn Tompkins here, senior instructor here at our VectorVest YouTube channel. Glad to be here, and I got another video for you. So I know we know about everything that's going on in the market. We have high inflation, we have a hawkish Fed, and a lot of different things going on, a lot of volatility, which means the market is going up and down, big swings. So with all of that going on, my overall view of the market still is that we are primarily in a downtrend, but we've had some up opportunities. We've had the election going on tonight. We've got inflation coming out this week. So there's a lot of different things going on that could present an opportunity for you to make some money on some speculative plays. So today I'm going to hone in on some of those plays that you can take a look at, but you got to keep in mind, they are short-term plays with an overarching down market. So let's talk about that real quick. I can see that with today's action on election night or election day, we've got a green light in our color guard pricing column. The primary wave is up thus far. Anything can change before the market is closed tonight. But this is what really catches my attention. We've got all three colors, the red, the green, and the yellow, being represented in a 6-day snapshot of what's going on in the market from a market timing perspective. That tells me that the market is having a hard way or a hard time finding a definitive side to be on. This can give you some opportunities on up days to make some money, but don't be afraid to take those profits quick. So I'm going to hone in on a couple of stocks for you there. Looking at the market timing graph, we are at a level of resistance on a 3-month market timing graph. I'd like to see if we can break above that. And so look at that bounce off support going up, hopefully getting ready to break through resistance. But even with all of these relief rallies, folks, at some point in time, they keep coming back down because the overarching news in the market is still bearish. All right. So with that, let me scroll over to a couple of stories that I have that I want you to take a look at. One stock here, Spartan-Nash. This is a food company. All right. And caught my attention, 52-week high today. Now, many of you will say, well, if it's already hit a 52-week high, why do I need it? It's already gone and it's going to probably come back down. So I'm going to tell you this, stocks, you want to buy into stocks that are doing exactly what you want them to do. And in this case, go up in price. We'll take a deeper look at it, but it caught my attention that it's up at a 52-week high today. Hostess Brands, or Twinkie, story just came out a couple of days ago. Hostess Brands shares hit a new record after a third quarter beat, guidance raise. So that could be a stock that you want to think about jumping on board with. And then my next stock is going to be in the shipping industry. I'm going to show you the stock, but I've got a good story here. Shipping industry overview, the state of 2022. In 2022, the shipping industry is currently experiencing one of the most turbulent markets on record. We already know that. While demand is strong, it seems likely that a slowdown will occur later this year. As the global economy weakens, inflation rises, and supply chain disruptions continue. Growth will slow compared to increase in container volume we experienced in 2021. As a result of this anticipated slowdown, many major carriers are already increasing their number of canceled sailings throughout the 3 major trade lanes, U.S., in Asia, in Northern Europe, and Asia. All of these 3 routes, the U.S. coast route is the most robust, with only 10% of its capacity reduced. The U.S. West trade route is not so fortunate, and a reduction of nearly 25% is expected. However, as those of us who have been in business a long time know, cycles go back and forth, and it's only a matter of time before freight surges follow and demand and capacity rise again. So I'm looking at shipping companies as well. So now those are 3 stories. Let's get back into the software. One stock I didn't have news on, and that was on ENSV, but that is a petroleum stock. Petroleum is still a good place to be. As oil prices are going to start to rise again and gas prices are going to start to rise again. It's going to suck, but it is what it is. Here's my shipping company, TK, up about 0.2% today. Here's my Spartan stores, up about 1% today. And there's Twinkies after the third quarter beat, up about 0.25% today. Notice this, for stocks that I'm thinking about for you to look at, they're all buy recommendations. 3 out of the 4 stocks have positive earnings. Only one does not, and that's ENSV. And for the most part, they're doing a good job growing their earnings. For the most part, fundamentally not altogether sound, but all four of them are going up in price. They have our master indicator VST above 1, and 2 of them have comfort indexes above 1 as well. Now, let's go take a look at these. As I put these onto a 1-month graph, remember folks, these are going to be your short-term plays, so I want to take a look at these on a shorter-term graph, and I'm going to look at them from a trade perspective. Looking at the 3 and the 8 exponential moving average, bottom left, top right. On ENSV, love the earnings per share rising. It's the engine that drives the stock's price higher. I also like that it's at a 1-month high. Today is a down day, but the 3 and the 8 are still solid. If you're in it, leave it alone. If you're not, I'd like to see it break above that high. Next one, TK. Wow, bottom left, top right. Rising earnings, a lot of good volume, RT above 1, a little bit of a decision day today, but today hit a brand new high. Same thing with Spartan. Wow, look at that. That's like a ruler stock. Bottom left, top right, 3 and the 8 all throughout the month have been solid. A little bit of an indecision day, but I love the rising earnings. And the last one is Twinkies with the third quarter beat. Bottom left, top right, 3 and the 8 been solid the whole time. I would like to see it take out the high. Volume is pretty steady and that earnings per share looks really good. Folks, these are some stocks that I think that you need to know about for the purposes of making some money short term while this market is going through all of its wick-wackiosity. That is a Glenism. Take it to the bank. You'll only hear that here. Folks, if you like what you saw here and you feel that is helpful for you to look at some of these stocks and keep them on your radar, hit that like button, number 1. Number 2, if you're not a subscriber to the channel, I invite you to become a subscriber. Hit the bell icon so that you'll be alerted to when new videos like this come out. Folks, we at VectorVest, we do the work, you reap the rewards. This video is over. Until the next time, see ya.